Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because I'm going to be using this absolutely gorgeous paper pad. I did buy it from, I think I got this off eBay. I've wanted it for a while and yeah, finally got it. And it is the I can't say it. Stampiea, I want to say, Alice scrapbooking paper. So there's 10 sheets in this and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And what I thought I would do today, because I know that with my slash busting kit, many of you said you would like to see me decorate a notebook. So let's open this up. So what I'm thinking is, with this, is actually create, look at these. Let's decorate the front of a notebook, but aren't these just absolutely gorgeous? I love them. Love these cards. I think we might have to use one of them. I love the smell as well. I love the smell of new things. But isn't that just beautiful? So yeah, so that's my plan today. Right, okay, just a quick flip through. There we are, and there is the back as well. So I have these notebooks. They are A6 size, and they come in a pack of 2, and I bought them from the pound shop. But we're just going to use one today. I think I'm going to use the blue one, because why not? And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick out some paper that I think will go, let's have a look. So I'll have to get my trimmer out. I quite like the idea of having this writing as my background. So let's trim this down. So I don't want too much, so we may as well leave it attached if we can. Okay. I think that should be enough. I need to put that down a second. So I quite like that. So it will need trimming, but what I'm thinking is I do want to do layers. I do want to have torn edges as well. So I think by the time I tear down the edges, this will probably fit it quite nicely. Maybe just down this edge here. So there, I like that. And then I really like this bit here. So maybe add that onto it as well. I thought little lady had come in then. I'm just thinking that maybe, yeah, I quite like that. So that for now. Let's have a look to see what else, because I do want a topper. Now I don't know whether to use a topper or whether or not to fussy cut out some elements instead. That is the question. So we've got these absolutely gorgeous ones. I actually quite like. So I think I'm going to use the Queen of Hearts. I think she's going to work perfectly. So just use that. And then let's have a look. What else can we use? Aren't these just gorgeous? I quite like the white rabbit as well. I quite like Alice. Ooh, what about if we use some bits off the front? So we can always use this piece here. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to use that teapot. Why not? And then I quite like the white rabbit, so I think I'm going to fussy cut out the white rabbit as well, and maybe add him on. Okay, so that's what I've got so far. Let me pop that out of the way and then let's have a look. So I will glue this on just using my tacky glue. So I'm going to glue on the bits that I've got already. So let's do that. So like this. And I am having it upside down. So I wasn't going to, but I think I want it upside down. So there's that bit. I think let's tear just across there and have that there. I think that looks quite nice. Now I am going to come in with some of my distress inks. So before I put any of the characters on the front of this book. So again, it is upside down, but I do not mind that at all. If anything, it adds to it. And then let's pop this bit on as well. So the next thing that I'm going to do is let's grab our distress inks. So there we go. So that stick down there. What colours should we go with? Let's make it more vintage. So I'm going to use a vintage photo, and then I'm actually thinking I'm going to bring in old paper as well, because I think it'll go quite nicely with them. So I've actually still got some bits on my brush, which why not, let's use it. Right, okay, so I'm just going to rub old paper all the way around just to highlight those edges. Yeah, just like that. So I mean, you can do this before gluing it on. I decided to do it after. So really like that. And then just to give it more of a vintage look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with vintage photo and then go around it, just around the edge like this. So it's nice and aged. There we go. So just like that. So that's what I'm looking at so far. Now part of me is wanting to bring in some gesso. So let me excuse my dressing gown, because I have got my dressing gown on today. Alright. I'm going to bring in my spatula, and I'm just going to move it across. So I don't really want to add a lot. I don't mind that there's brown on my spatula. Actually, it's probably make it look quite nice. So yeah, I just want it down the spine just a touch. There we go, like that. So let that dry. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love the effect. So there's that. I'm going to pop that in my water. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to fussy cut these items. So I want to keep this tag shape. So let us cut this out. And then we're going to cut the white rabbit out as well. And then we'll cut the teapot out. So just a few random bits and pieces. And what I'm thinking is I might get some bits. I've got some bits in my stash. So I have these wooden elements in my stash, but part of the wooden elements, I do have these frames with the hearts in, and I'm thinking that these would go perfectly on this journal. So we actually have two of them. So maybe something like this. I don't know, but I think actually I just like the round one. So get rid of that, just keep this round one in. So yeah, so I have these a few little bits which I think would be quite, we even have, which would go quite nicely. So let me just pop that. We also have a flamingo which we could sort of pop on upside down, which I quite like the idea of as well. Let's chop this out. because she does use them when she's playing croquet. So yeah, right, nearly done this one, and then we can sort of have that just, oh, you see, I quite like that. I like that a lot. I really like that upside down flamingo. Okay, let's fussy cut this out. I really like that saying as well, so I think I'm going to cut that out, but I'll cut it out separate to this. So yeah, so really quick, easy video today, but I really wanted to use this paper palette. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. There is so many possibilities as well of what you could do with it, but the first thing that came to mind was just a notebook cover, quite quick and easy, but it's just, like I say, this paper is just absolutely gorgeous, and you just have to make one. So quite like the teapot. I'm not sure if it's going to stay there. And then let's fussy cut out the white rabbit, because and see where we can pop him, if we are going to pop him anywhere. So yeah, but I'm loving all of the different sort of Alice in Wonderland theme stuff at the minute. So you've got craftbox.co.uk, they've got some papers out there, Alice in Wonderland theme. You've got the Curious Wonders collection from JMC Designs, which are just absolutely gorgeous as well. So there's so much now out there on the market. You've got this absolutely gorgeous collection from Stampiea. So yeah, it's really nice. So it's quite easy to sort of mix and match the all the different items together. So, which I think is really nice. Right, let me just get rid of that a second. Okay. So yeah. So it's really nice, and I've worked with so now with this one I have worked with all three over the last few months, and yeah, love them. I have so many more ideas as well, so I think I'll definitely have to do a little bit more playing with them and seeing what else I can sort of come up with. But yeah, oh, I can hear a lady, she's crying. So she's wanting something. She is with her daddy, so the chances are, there she goes, the chances are she's giving daddy kisses, because when she gives daddy kisses she whines. So yeah, right, I love. Right, I'm thinking that, so that's what I'm thinking, but what I'm going to do, because I definitely want to keep these on, is I am going to distress these. So let's get our vintage photo and let's distress this frame up. So I've even managed to do a bit of sash busting as well, which is quite cool. Right, so I'm going to glue this down. So all I'm doing is I'm putting glue on all of the hearts and around the edge. The glue does dry clear, so I'm okay if it does go sort of through the gaps. So pop that there. So really like that. Definitely want to keep this on because I think this is really cool. So let's get some glue. Actually, what I should have done is distressed it first. So luckily we don't have any glue on that bottom half. There we go. So I'm just going to pop that just there. Now when you're making notebooks, or you're decorating the cover of notebooks, you need to make sure that when you open your book it will open and it's not going to get caught in the spine, so we know that is going to be okay. So let's have, actually, do you know what, think I'm going to add, let's distress the edge on this, because I think that will really add to this. So just like this. So once I finish this, the plan is I am going to be spending the evening with the husband and my youngest daughter. So we have decided we're going to play Monopoly, and we will be playing Star Wars Monopoly. Well, actually, we'll be playing solo Monopoly. So it's my husband's. I actually bought him it a couple of years ago now for Christmas, and would you believe it, we never actually got around to playing it yet. So we are going to sort that tonight. Right, okay, so I'm doubling that up just so that it sits nicely, and then let's pop one on there. I need two on there, yeah, and then I need one up here. So, and that should, in theory, be enough. Yep. Actually, another one there. Right. Okay. So let's pop a load of glue on. Really build this up. And I've done it again. I should have actually done my edges first. So try and remember to do your edges before you pop the glue on, like I've just done. I mean, it's not the end of the world, it just means I get glue all over my fingers. And a happy crafter is a messy crafter, I say. Okay, so that's just going to sit there like that. So there's that one. And then we have our lovely white rabbit, which I think is going to sit on there. So again, I am going to age him up just around the edges. There we are. So let's pop glue on him. Okay, right. And I'm going to pop him there because he's got something to actually stick to on there. Oh, hopefully. Oh, so cute. I like the idea of the teapot as well. Oh, I really like that. Right, let's do the teapot as well. Why not? And then I think the last thing I'm going to do, I definitely want to add some splatters because I think that would be quite nice. Where's my glue? There's my glue. There we go. So just being quite generous with the glue because we do want this to stick. So I'm just going to tuck that behind there like that. So there's that. Now this bit of the white rabbit, it says it's always tea time, so I quite like that. So let's cut that out as best we can, and I think we should use this as our little sentiment. So it doesn't have to be perfect, which is brilliant. Okay, there we are. And then we can have, it's always, oh, perfect. It was like it was meant to be. Okay, so again, plenty of glue, and we're just going to stick it along there, just like that. So that is what we have. Okay, the last thing that I am going to do is, let's do these, is I'm actually going to grab my black ink, if I can see it anywhere. Yep. And I am going to put some black splashes on. So I don't want any on the queen, and I don't want any on the rabbit either. But I'm quite happy for it to go everywhere else. So we need a brush to do it with. If I can find one in there. No. So there's one. And then, so let's pop some black splatters down. Who doesn't love our splatters? Just a little bit up at the top. Okay. And then remove that and remove that. And there we have it. So there is our Alice in Wonderland book cover. How cute is that? I love it. I absolutely love it. So that is it for today. Very quick and very simple. So it hasn't taken me long at all to do, including fussy cutting, which is always good. Let me just pop them in there and rinse them off. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So these are all just little bits and pieces that I can't really use. So I'll keep that bit and I'll keep that bit. Actually, I'll keep them bits as well. And then I do have another 2 of these gorgeous frames, which I think go perfectly with this set. So I might have to come on and think of something else. But I am going to get out a folder to put that paper set in. But there you have it. That is my make for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hopefully we'll see you very soon on my next video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye for now. Bye.